Now, there is concern from the Jamaica Amateur Gymnastics Association following a revelation that gyms are finding it difficult to stay open during the current COVID-19 pandemic. Here's Renata Brown with that story.
In a Gleaner article earlier this week, Nishida Gymnastics Managing Director Shin Nishida explained that the current pandemic has had a huge impact on the operation of his 4 gyms. Nishida says keeping the doors to his gyms open has been a challenge. President of JAGA Nicole Grant Brown says the news is worrying and the association does not have the cash flow to help.
We will apply for assistance from the Ministry of Sports as soon as possible. Accessing these funds will assist especially our athletes who are preparing for the Olympics and Olympic qualifiers, all of whom are currently training overseas at their respective gyms.
According to Grant Brown, should gyms be forced to close, the association will suffer due to the nature of gymnastics, which requires years of training.
The sport of gymnastics is a very difficult sport that requires years and years of training. And when gyms are closed, many of these gymnasts would have fallen along the wayside. And as we, as a sport, does not have the luxury of having anyone falling out of the sport, as we are still in our growth phase.
There's also the possibility that the sport could lose coaches.
Coaches especially have been affected as their salaries have been cut and they too have bills to pay. Many of whom are FIG level 2 coaches. This is one level away from becoming a top FIG expert at coaching. And this level of coaching is needed in the sport. We cannot afford to lose them.
Grant Brown is, however, hopeful of accessing funds from the Ministry of Sport to help athletes in their preparation for the Olympic Games.